Hello friends, good morning. My name is Snehal Prashant Howard. I am first year student of M Pharmacy. Today I am represent the topic green tea and its relation to human gut microbiome as a part of science club, which is guided by Dr. Praveen Bade sir and co-guided by Miss Divya Thitte ma'am. Introduction. To produce green tea, its leaves are subjected to different processes such as steaming at high temperature or roasting, which causes the inactivation of the oxidative enzyme polyphenol oxidase. The health benefits have been attributed to an interplay between tea bioactive compounds and the gut microbiota. Gut microbiota is also closely related to the host health and play important roles in chronic diseases such as obesity, diabetes, inflammatory bowel diseases, or even neurological disorders. Next, the phenolic content of green tea and their relation with the gut microbiota. As we discussed in previous slides, the phenolic compounds of green tea consist of 24 to 36%, protein content is 15%, lignin is 7%, amino acid is 3 to 4%, caffeine 2 to 6%, organic acids 2%, and chlorophyll is 0.5%. Catechins belong to the polyphenol family of flavonoids, and in green tea the most abundant is epicatechin, epigallocatechin, epicatechin 3-gallate, and epigallocatechin 3-O-gallate. The tea catechins can favor the growth of potentially beneficial bacteria included among the different substances that could act as prebiotics. The phenolic compounds are secondary plant metabolites whose main function is to protect the plant against the certain aggressions or infections either by bacteria, insects, or etc. The green tea show inhibitory effects on some bacteria such as Bacillus cereus, Campylobacter jejuni, Clostridium perfringens, E. coli, Helicobacter pylori, Legionella pneumophila, and Mycobacterium. Epigallocatechin 3-gallate and gallocatechin gallate could significantly increase the abundance of Bifidobacterium species, Lactobacillus and Enterococcus, and increase the production of short-chain fatty acids, which is beneficial for human health. Epigallocatechin 3-gallate inhibited Forsteragian varium, which act as pro-inflammatory responses in the gut. Bilophila and the family Enterobacteriaceae, which are related to gastrointestinal disorders. Epigallocatechin 3-gallate was found to favor the growth of Akkermansia, which is apparent correlation with lipid metabolism and obesity, and is considered as an anti-obesogenic bacterium. This is list of some microbial species which are able to metabolize the flavin 3-ols. So the conclusion is that tea polyphenols can be metabolized by gut bacteria, which seems to promote the growth of some beneficial species. Tea compounds are able to correct dysbiosis originated by high fat diets and to influence the growth of some bacterial species involved in lipid or bile salt metabolism. Metabolization of green tea compounds by gut microbes related with its antioxidant capacity by breaking down parent phenolic compounds into smaller ones, and its significance in the cancer field in reducing inflammation. So, thank you.